Hey there, welcome to Life Explained. Today we are going to be talking about the same thing that seems everybody is talking about, and that is MoviePass. So, first I'm going to give a really quick overview of what MoviePass is, and then we're going to get into talking about how they actually work and how they make money, because that's what they are after all, right? They're a business, they want to make money, but it doesn't seem like they're making very much. So we're going to talk about that a little bit too. So first, let's start off by talking about what MoviePass actually is. So this is you. You're just there standing around and you decide you want to watch a movie at a movie theater. So what you do is you go to the movie theater, you give them money, and then they let you watch a movie there. And then let's say next week you really like that movie, so you want to watch another movie. Then you go to the movie theater, give them money, and then they let you watch that second movie. And then let's say you want to watch a third movie. Then you go to the movie theater, you give them money, and then they let you watch the third movie. Um, so I'm not going to keep going on and on. You see where this is going, right? With every single time you want to watch a movie, you have to pay the movie theater. So what MoviePass does is it works kind of differently. So with MoviePass, you give them a set amount of money per month, and then what they do is they actually send you a debit card, and it's only for the first month you sign up, they'll give you a debit card, and then you can continue to use that debit card as long as you have an active monthly subscription. So that subscription is just $10, cheaper than a lot of movie tickets. And what that lets you do is it lets you go to a movie, and then you can pay with your MoviePass debit card, and you can watch a movie effectively for free. MoviePass is covering the cost of the ticket. You can buy the ticket just like you did with cash before, but now instead of using your own credit card, you're using your MoviePass debit card, and you don't have to foot the bill. So what that means is you can watch this first movie now, and it's effectively free because you already paid for your monthly subscription. And then if you want to watch another movie, you can go pay with the same debit card, and you don't have to pay any more because you're already on that monthly subscription plan. And when you want to watch that third movie, you're still not spending your own money. You're spending MoviePass's money. So this is clearly not very profitable for MoviePass, right? So that kind of begs the question, they're a business, right? They're seemingly intelligent, they're successful, but how do they make money? So that's a pretty interesting question to answer. Partially because right now they're not. Right now they're burning cash. They're like really burning cash. Like really, really, really burning cash. So right now they're not making any money at all. They're actually losing a ton of money. So right now, a monthly subscription is $10, or you can get an annual subscription, and if you paid it all up front, then it comes out to $8 a month. That's cheaper than a single movie ticket. If you're watching one movie a month, you are making money. Or, well, you're not making money, but you're saving money. Same idea. So it makes you wonder how MoviePass makes money, because they are actually paying full price for every single one of those tickets. They have a couple partnerships with smaller independent theaters, but at most theaters, they're actually paying full price. So when you go and you get that $15 movie ticket, MoviePass is paying a full $15 to the movie theater for you to watch that movie. So if you just watch one movie per month and pay $12 for that ticket, MoviePass is actually losing money because of you. So that kind of begs the question, how are they going to actually make money? So they have three basic options. So the first thing they can do is, well, they can raise the price. And raising the price would help them to cover a little bit of their losses, but it doesn't seem like it would work too well. So let's look at a chart of what MoviePass has actually looked like in terms of users over the past, even just a few months. So August 14th, that was right before they raised their prices. So I'm sorry, right before they lowered their prices, right before they lowered their prices down to the $10 a month, it used to be in the $40 to $50 a month range. And back then they had about 20,000 subscribers. It's not awful, but really not great. So in order to try to get more users, they lowered their price from $40 to $50 a month down to $10 a month, which is absolutely massive decrease, and that really shows in their numbers. You can see they just within a couple months hit 1 million users, and then just a few weeks after that they hit 1.5 million, and really it's still growing at a crazy rate. So that's the first way they could make money, would be to raise the price, but it looks like they picked up a lot of users that are very sensitive to price. So that might prove to be problematic, unless if they did it in very small increments over time. But the issue is we don't know how much time they have because, like we said, they are burning so much money. So that's not plausible to do by itself to try to generate a profit. Then what's their second plan? Their second plan is to work with the movie theaters to try to get some sort of kickback whenever somebody watches a movie because of them. Because when you when you go watch your movie, MoviePass is paying full price to the movie theater. So I live in New York City. The movie theater I usually go to costs $18 for a ticket. So when I go and I watch a movie, MoviePass pays movie theater $18. And really the movie theater just gets to keep that as profit the same that they would have if I just bought it with my credit card. So what MoviePass is trying to argue is that because they're driving traffic to the movie theater, they should get a cut of the profit. But that kind of runs into a little bit of an issue, and that's that movie theaters actually really don't like MoviePass. And it might seem kind of counterintuitive at first because MoviePass is driving so much traffic to these movie theaters. These movie theaters are making so much profit solely because MoviePass users are going there, people who otherwise would never have gone to a movie. So why do movie theaters actually not like MoviePass? Well, the main reason is that MoviePass really, really alters the way that people value going to a movie theater. So before MoviePass, movie tickets were $10 to $15, and that was just expected. That was just the way it was. That's how much it's worth to see a movie in theaters. But after MoviePass, after people are paying $10 a month to watch as many movies as they'd like, do you really think people are going to go back to paying $10 to $15 per movie? It it really doesn't seem like a good value after MoviePass. So if MoviePass were to go belly up, then these movie theaters are left, which already had really, really bad numbers the past few years. Viewership at movie theaters has gone way down due to competitors like Netflix and Hulu. So really, this would be the nail in the coffin for movie theaters, is if people start to get used to paying $10 a month for movie theaters and then that option goes away, that would essentially be the death of movie theaters. And that's really, really important to understand because another interesting fact is the the debit card you get from MoviePass is actually just a standard MasterCard debit card. So what that means is due to the way that MasterCard and Visa and all these companies set up their contracts and payment systems and all of that, is that if they want to stop accepting MoviePass, then they need to stop accepting all of MasterCard. So it's not really feasible for AMC or Regal or any of these big theaters to say we won't accept MoviePass. And that's important because if they could just say that, then they could just say, okay, we're done accepting MoviePass, and then really MoviePass would lose a huge amount of its value. If you look at the biggest theater chains in the country and they're all saying, no, you're not allowed to use that here, who's going to subscribe? But it's unfortunate for the theaters that they can't do that. They are forced to accept it as long as they accept MasterCard. So it seems like that's not very likely for MoviePass and movie theaters to get along, at least for now. Maybe that'll change over time, depending on how those negotiations go. But right now, it seems like that is going to be difficult. So really, the third way they can get to profitability is really the same way that Google and Facebook can generate a profit, and that is by aggregating information and selling it. So Google and Facebook both offer tons of free products, and Facebook in and of itself is free. Google Search is free, Gmail is free, Google Calendar is free, Google Docs is free. There's so many free products, and that's fine because really for Google, you're not their customer. You use their products, and in exchange, you give Google a ton of data about yourself from your emails, from your search. And the same thing with Facebook. Facebook, it's free to use, but you give them a ton of information about yourself. And what they can do is they can turn around and they can sell that information to their real clients, to advertisers, to marketing companies, and they can use it themselves to target ads that are more fit to you. So MoviePass can actually do the same thing. There's nothing in the terms of service to stop them, so it's really safe to assume that they are currently doing this, and if they don't, they will start very soon. So what MoviePass can do is whenever you watch a movie, you have to choose that you want to watch that movie on the app, and then only after you choose the movie and the time can you use a debit card to buy the ticket. So MoviePass knows all of the movies that you've watched, and really that can say a lot about a person. If I gave you a list of all the movies that I've watched recently, you could probably paint a reasonably good picture of who I am. And MoviePass knows that, and there are interviews with some of their executives where they have actually mentioned this as a possible way to generate profit going forward. Now, will it be enough profit to cover the huge amount of losses that they're taking? Probably not, but it'll be at least a step towards profitability. And that's really all MoviePass can actually do, really, to try to become profitable. There are other things that can happen that might make them more profitable. Um, for example, if they become more like a gym, where a typical gym has far more members than it can actually hold, because gyms tend to have lots of people who sign up, and then they go for a little bit, and then they stop, and it's kind of hard to cancel most gym memberships, so most people actually end up just being members of a gym that they never go to. And MoviePass can hope for the same sort of thing to happen, where they have lots of people who sign up the first few months, they might go to a lot of movies, but then after that, they'll kind of just keep the membership available. But the big difference between MoviePass and a gym is that it is very easy to cancel a MoviePass subscription. You can do that straight from the app. You don't need to talk to anybody. There's this one gym I almost signed up for where, in order to cancel, you had to go into a one-on-one session with what they called them, like personal motivators or something, and you had to talk to them for like half an hour where they'd basically try to sell you on not quitting, and it seemed like a really big hassle. But MoviePass doesn't have any of that. You can just do it straight from the app. The one caveat with MoviePass is that if you do cancel, there is a 9-month period where you cannot sign up again. So if you cancel your MoviePass subscription in January, you will not be able to sign up again until September. So that might be enough to deter people from quitting if they don't want to. But in either case, that's not really something MoviePass has a whole ton of control over. That is more something they just have to hope happens. So there you have it. That's MoviePass. That's how it works. That's how they hope to make money. Um, but yeah, and that's about it. If you have any more questions, anything at all, you can post them in the comments. I'll try to get them as quickly as I can. There's also tons of information online about this. MoviePass is really new, really exciting. And if you're interested in business case studies at all, MoviePass is a very interesting, unique case of a business that's taking massive losses to try to break into a market. That's all for this video. Hope that this was explained well.